Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro. And today, man, Crypto.com is really building out and getting the name recognition for the platform. That's right, Crypto.com, the centralized crypto trading and investing out. But not only is it crypto, we also got stocks, we also got banking. We got so many things that's in the pipeline for Crypto.com. And today, man, we're going to talk about those things and some new giveaways and some new things that Crypto.com is implementing right now. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. And don't forget, link to the Discord is in the description. So join the Discord. It's free. The Trojan Horse Discord. We're going to grow this community and we going to see the top together, guys, because we've been in this market for, quite a while now. And I do believe we will see altcoins have its time in the sun. But right now, we just preparing ourselves. We know Bitcoin just hit $110,000 recently. So a lot of bullish things going on for crypto. But I will still say that we have yet to really have that full FOMO period where, even retail has been exploding. I think right now it's more so institutions pushing the price of Bitcoin. I don't think a lot of retail investors are really in the markets right now as far as everybody. It comes a point in time in the markets where you hear everyday people who don't know anything about blockchain technology, and not saying I'm the most educated on blockchain technology or that I know everything about crypto, but I do know how to, have a decentralized wallet. I do know how to get into DeFi on different blockchains. It's people who don't even know what a decentralized wallet is. They buy and store their cryptos on, centralized exchanges. And we have yet to get into that part of the cycle where everybody is talking about a specific meme coin or any altcoin at that. So very bullish, man. I do think we have so much left in store. And today we're going to talk about Crypto.com. So let's get into price and where we at right now. So, man, I am on Coin Market Cap and we are looking at Chronos. So right now, Chronos, we at 9 cents. Almost at that 10-cent mark, 0.098. We are down 18% on the year. Now, I always like to zoom out a year or two, just to really see, man, just to really get a better glance at, a good entry, because if we are down 18% really not a lot. And we started the year at 11 cents, almost 12 cents. We started that 20, not the year, but we started, I would say, but it was June of 2024. We were almost at 12 cents. So not too far off from that. Like I said, Crypto.com has been building like crazy. Just in the past 24 hours, we are up. The volume is up 68%, coming in at 35 million. The market cap was at 2.62 billion, up 2% in the past 24 hours. So I do believe that if we continue to get what Crypto.com has been doing, like as far as building out the foundation, like I said, this next piece of news is going to be something huge for Crypto.com, the platform. But not only that, just how they've been building and really making and being creative in the crypto space with their centralized exchange. If we go across other major centralized exchanges in the crypto space, I don't think any really has the incentives that Crypto.com offers. And that's why I'm still super bullish on, Crypto.com and Crow, because even with those incentives, you gotta have some Crow to, really get those incentives. The more Crow you have, the better incentives you will receive on Crypto.com. So super bullish on that, man. Like I said, at 9 cents. We know we went up to almost a $20 billion market cap at the highest. So that's still, I think we can do a 10x from here, going to 98 cents, at least $1. And I do think we can go past, $1, but that's just my, I would say bear case scenario once we get into the full FOMO period. And that period will happen. And I will say, like people always say, Tro, this cycle is going to be different. I do think this cycle is going to be different. Not saying that I think that altcoins won't pump, but I think this cycle will be different in an aspect that we're going to have a longer pump. It's not going to just stop at the beginning of 2026, in my opinion. Now, that's just my thesis. That's how I feel. But let me know what you guys feel like. What you think the market is gonna do, by the beginning of 2026. But I do think that we go a couple months into 2026, as far as the big rally where altcoins are pumping and things like that. And like I said, I could be wrong, but only time will tell. Now, the big news of the day, Trump Media announces $2.5 billion treasury, man. $2.5 billion treasury deal using crypto.com as or for custody. So the custodial will be crypto.com, and that's super bullish in my personal opinion. We know Trump Media is also putting Crow into an ETF with other altcoins. So with them using crypto.com for custody, it's just giving, crypto.com even more, I would say, recognition, and people are starting to see crypto.com is a safe place to buy cryptos. And as we see right now, we look over to the right over here, we can see that right now, currently, Crow is trending. Crow is trending right now on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. So super bullish for that, man. Super bullish. Crow is trending. Trump Media announces $2.5 billion Bitcoin treasury using crypto.com for custody. And we know with the Trump Media, it's also a partnership with the Crow ETF. So very big, man. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Something else, near flash rewards. You can allocate up to 1,600 near. Don't miss your chance to earn high rewards. So you get 11%, so 14-day lockup, limited to the first 48,000 near tokens worth of allocations. This is from May 29th to June 12th. So just by locking it up, you get, 11% gains, and you can allocate up to 1,600 tokens. And this is very huge too, because like I said, crypto.com always offers these type of rewards. Now, the more you have, the more you can earn. But with crypto.com being pretty solvent, not saying that anything can't happen in the crypto space, there is most times, 9 times out of 10, they're going to pay you that 11%. And like we said, it's only a 14-day lockup, opportunity to earn yield just by locking up a token that you were probably already invested in. Now, I wouldn't say go buy, 1,600, but if you got it on the sideline, why not use it to earn 11% and continue to compound your bag? And crypto.com continues to do these flash rewards. And like I said, it's not a lot of centralized exchanges that is doing that out here right now at this time in the market. Now, something else, you can win a share up to or of $500,000 in Sui just by joining the Sui ecosystem app campaign. So deposit at least $100 or buy and sell at least $50 worth of eligible tokens. For a new user, deposit at least $25 of eligible tokens, 35,000 winners. Eligible tokens, Sui, Deep, and Wild. And this ends June 5th. So crypto.com is always giving money away for participating and doing transactions on the app, man. And like I said, it's hard to compare to any other crypto exchange. Like I said, and also people like to complain about the fees on crypto.com. I think it's pretty, decent in my personal opinion, especially with all the things that they offer directly within the app. So, and also people talk about how the customer service is, and I have had problems with customer service before, but this was like back in, 2022. I really haven't had any problems since then, especially like withdrawing and, depositing things like that. So those are all things they can work on in the future, but we see the foundation that crypto.com is really building with the crypto, but not only that, banking, stocks. We got future markets where you can bet on different things, predict the future. So these things are all going to build crypto.com out, and we're going to see crypto.com really expand its footprint in the crypto space. So Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, man. I'm out of here.